Yo, what's up, everybody? We're doing a reaction to Star Wars. How the Star Wars fulfill your fantasy, your Starship fantasy. Let's get it.
Lightsabers, blasters, and Jedi robes are all important parts of the universe's iconography.
Hello there.
But Star Wars just wouldn't be Star Wars without ships. X-Wings, TIE Fighters, the Millennium Falcon.
May not look like much, but she's got it where it counts.
Just a quick look at any of these famous spaceships conjures up daydreams of freedom and adventure among the stars. And so, unsurprisingly, spaceships are kind of a big deal for Star Wars Outlaws.
I've been a Star Wars fan for decades, and the space side of thing is in particular quite important to me. I grew up on games like X-Wing, TIE Fighter, right, Rogue Squadron.
For today's IGN First,
I like the the Stormtroopers motorcycles. They're snow motorcycles, or I guess wouldn't they be like snow military trainers, or I think so. Military trainers, I think. No snowstorms.
we spoke to staff at Massive Entertainment to find out just how they've woven the perfect Starship fantasy into the first ever Star Wars open world. Or, perhaps more appropriate for a game where you can fly to multiple planets and moons, the first ever Star Wars open galaxy.
Changing target. Open. Can't slice that relay with these ties on us.
I'm on it.
No, that was our way out.
Then we'll make another one.
With 5 distinct, deeply detailed open worlds to explore in Outlaws Galaxy, you'd be forgiven for thinking the inky black space between...
with the Stormtroopers, because then you gotta think about it. Who's the powerful people in this storyline? It's gonna be the Stormtroopers and the Empire. So you want to team up with them so you can get the Stormtroopers with you. So when you zipping out of space and you battling somebody, you got the Stormtroopers already going around. They're just gonna come up. Makes sense. Come on now. Talk to me.
Each of them would be a little empty in comparison, but Massive has applied much of the same design ethos that it uses planetside to the outer space regions.
There's a lot to do. There's secrets to discover, there's exploration, you can scan for opportunities, and of course there'll be living world events or living space events in space. So a freighter being attacked by pirates that you can choose to help out, Empire stopping a smuggling ship that you can choose to intervene in or not.
There might be some other things you can do, like a wrecked ship that's got a distress beacon. Is it a trap? Is it not a trap?
I am impressed. Thank you, stranger.
Happy to help.
Oh, I see there's still a force field intact over here, so maybe I can disable that. Everything is driven by the same kind of motivation for you to find the intel, follow up on it, find something interesting and tying it somewhat back to the story.
Between the organic moments the living event system creates, you'll likely want to find a place to moor up, stretch your legs, and scout for new opportunities. That's where space stations come in.
So think of them as mini cities. There'll be a cantina, there'll be a bar, people to talk to, there'll be opportunities, there'll be back tables, there'll be secrets, there'll be exploration. There's a lot of things to do in those.
Whilst they're there, they can sell things, they can buy things, they can upgrade their ship, they can pick up contracts, as well as some sort of narrative beats that will take place.
While outer space features some contracts and activities similar in scope to what can be accessed on the ground, Massive faced a distinct problem when it came to adventuring among the stars.
Yes, Star Wars is a black space with stars mostly, and it's very hard to make something with that because no points of interest there. So we needed to find what makes the exotic ingredient to it.
I know you can customize. They said you can customize the ship and all that. They might show that. I'm hoping they start showing like the customization for your character for Cal or Kay.
Tatooine space. edge of the galaxy.
The answer was to push the visuals of space in Star Wars further than we typically see in the movies and TV shows. Each planet had to be surrounded by regions of space that looked unique, which in turn would offer interesting gameplay challenges.
We have a regulated space, that's the space that the Empire control, which is our black space with stars. And then we have our unregulated space, which is the dangerous part. See the dust cloud, the debris field, if you go in there, it's gonna be more dangerous. It's not Empire controlled, you will not see like big freighters, there's like the pirates and so forth that might attack you.
Akiva space is a big asteroid field, so again that's going to present its own challenges as well. And then we've got our other space regions that will, without spoiling anything, give some fun stuff.
One of the most impressive things about Star Wars Outlaws is that space is not really considered a separate entity or level from the planet's surfaces. When Massive talks about Outlaws being an open world, it means on a galactic level. All 5 of its worlds, plus the space in between, make up the game's open world. That means there's a level of connectivity between ground and space. For example, if you become wanted by the Empire, its troops will pursue you from the surface to the stars.
So, you know, if you get into trouble on the ground and you manage to get away and to go in space, you're still going to have that wanted level, and the same thing the other way around. Obviously, the Empire is not just going to let you get away. If you manage to get on their radar quite a bit, they are going to start coming after you more and more, and that's going to build up, and they're going to keep throwing things at you to the point where there'll be some tough challenges towards the end that will maybe make the players regret their decisions and give them something to think about before they can escape.
We made it.
There's a lot of technical work that goes into creating that sense of a full open galaxy, but there's one aspect that's absolutely crucial: the seamless transition between land and space.
It's one of the first things that we wanted to do, is to have this connection, this player connection with the entire journey of a scoundrel. And that includes taking off from a station, a landing pad in a city or in a settlement, and going into orbit and landing on a space station. All of those things are so important to this idea and to the consistency of the experience in general.
Well, I think taking the player out of the experience into a loading screen kind of kills the immersion a little bit. So keeping the player like in the Trailblazer, you know, as they're going through these things, experiencing it is quite important from that kind of experience perspective.
Of course, creating the seamless landing sequences requires the Snowdrop engine upon which Outlaws is built to perform some pretty impressive digital wizardry.
So we literally are moving you from here to
bespoke, bold, and blistering.
Bro, I can't, I'm telling you, bro, I can't wait for this to come out. Ooh. Wow. That's crazy. Right. Yeah. I can see it shake. What are you talking about? Turn? can customize a lot of this shit, bro. Bro, I want to see what the outfits. Come on. I want to see that snow outfit. Yeah. Oh. Right. Alright, y'all, bro. We gotta start editing. Ah, man, I can't wait for this game to come out. Man.
Make sure y'all get y'all arrow. Pull that boy, shoot it right at the like button, subscribe button, and become a member of the Arrowheads.